here and you'll know it.
It's hair-raising power, and our own John Lancaster spent the day at the lake where final preparations are underway for this weekend's offshore boat races.
They're $600,000 custom-built, supercharged race boats, and today more than 60 of them dropped into Toronto for this weekend's Ontario Place Offshore Challenge. It's a speed demon's dream. Just ask Jeff Sinclair and Serra of Aurelia's Team Hot Knots.
The first time I drove it, it feels like driving or flying a jet. It's high-tech all the way.
Come race day, these boats will be ripping across Lake Ontario at speeds of up to 140 miles an hour. It's called high-risk racing. In one bad wave or one wrong turn, and anything can happen. In other words, you've got to be a little bit nutty.
Oh, it's no different than people having their hot rods and their cars and stuff like that. See, with the boats, there's no speed limits on the water. I mean, you get out in the middle of the lake, and I mean, the sky's the limit.
And speaking of nuts, check out 4-year-old Twiggy the squirrel. She learned how to water ski just last year with a bit of help from her surrogate mom, Luann Best of Florida.
It's just like being a mom. You have to have a lot of patience, give them a lot of love and affection, and tell them the same thing over and over and over.
And right now we're flying over Ontario Place in the CFTO Starcopter. Down below you can see Team Hot Knots doing some fine-tuning, making their final pre-race preparations. I can tell you cameraman Danny Pinto and I hit 110 miles per hour out there this afternoon, and it was kind of like being in an egg beater. The racers, and how can I forget Twiggy the squirrel, will be here all weekend. Tickets are $10 to $25, and before we go, we can also tell you there'll be over 100 boats on display for you to enjoy. Again, live from the CFTO Starcopter, I'm John Lancaster. Let's go back to the desk.